So, one of the things you find here in India, and mostly like smaller towns, villages, smaller cities, beach towns, stuff like that, and not just India, you can find this all over South and Southeast Asia, including like Thailand, this is petrol, this is gas. So you go to the side of the road and little shops like this, sometimes they're sitting out in front of people's private homes, and you buy one and then you just pour into your bike. And yes, they actually have regular gas stations or regular petrol stations, but sometimes when you're in like little town villages where there's a lot of open land and not a lot of petrol stations, these are really common to buy. So yeah, petrol.
You know, I think I'll tell you the story of my life.
I want to hear too.
I was born in Animus, North Dakota, long ago. And now I'm lucky enough to be here with you.
Alright, so I'm on another beach, but I do live in Goa, which is, the beach is near the ocean, but this is a different beach. This is Morjam Beach. So this beach is unique because if you can't tell, I don't know if you can tell, but like the ocean comes in like kind of it takes a U-turn and comes in and sort of makes this river here that's behind the beach. And it's only certain times of day. So if you come here another day, the tide is really low and it doesn't make that effect. But if you come here another time of day, then the water comes in and you really have to like cross a creek, across a lake to get to the actually sandy part of the beach. And across there's some construction going on, but this is sort of the Morjam Lane. This is where a lot of boutiques and shops and cafes are. And then you can go further down into Morjam. And then you have this cute little, I don't know what you call that, peninsula that sticks out with a couple of bungalows on it and some palm trees, and it's really cute. And it kind of splits right where the lake continues to go into Sweetwater Lake, which you can find in Cliffside in Arambol. Maybe I'll take you there if you have time. But yeah, I'm going to continue down the beach. This is kind of like a time of the day the sun is really high, so the beach is really empty right now because like people don't like to come out at this time of day because it's too hot or whatever. But yeah, maybe we get to catch a really good sunset. Alright, cute little bungalows here. Just wanted to show other options to stay here in Goa. I love this too. It's one over there and one over there. We have a little hammock there, cute bungalow. And again, you have this amazing beach. The sun is really high, so the lighting is crap, but you get the point. Can you imagine having a coffee there or chai or whatever with your lover and boom, beach right here. But yeah, I love these bungalows. They're so freaking cute. Some guys looking at me like, why are you filming? Yeah. Alright, let's walk down a little further. Okay, so while we're walking to a little bit further down the beach, just wanted to say, like, I hope you guys are getting a good sense of like kind of my life here. I think a lot of people think if you live abroad or you're expat, like you're doing super exciting things every day. You don't really. But I've created a life that is good for me, and which is shanti, relax, peace, slow down. I'm no longer a big city girl. Like, this is what I like. I like slow it. I like small towns, beach towns, rural life, village life, country life, just slow. And so this is what I do for the most part. Like, I get up, I work, I go have lunch and breakfast and dinner at my favorite spots. I hang out with my friends, but we hang out at beaches and watch the sunset and walk long stretches of sand and just talk about life. You know, you do meditation here, yoga there, party there, open mic there, ecstatic dance, which I hopefully get to show you a ecstatic dance spot later on. But like, I'm not, you know, chasing sharks and jumping out of airplanes. And I do think sometimes people think when you travel full time, that's your life. But it's not. You make a normal life and a normal schedule around the country that you live in. And this is just a small, tiny part of India. Like, this is just Goa. And this is just a tiny part of Goa. So I can't even show you the expansive diversity of Goa, the different terrain. But there's so much of like India to show you, so this is just where I come sometimes. I've been here for a few months, but other times I stay in India. I stay in Rajasthan, I stay in Dharamshala in the mountains, Ladakh, you know, Rishikesh, but all have something similar. They're small, they're slower, they're quieter, and they have a unique community there, sort of the bohemian, nomadic, hippie, you know, digital nomad community, expat community that sort of kind of escaped sort of one sort of society that was moving too fast, and they didn't like it. It didn't fit who they were as a human being, so they came to a place like Goa or India or Thailand or Vietnam or wherever. But if you follow me on my channel, you will notice this is usually kind of how I live, slow and steady. I'm obsessed with this yellow lifeguard scene. I don't know why. There's a man in front of me that's like doing his yoga meditation. It's cute. But yeah, I love it. People have their stereotypes and their negative ideas of India, but there are amazing, beautiful, like luxury, posh, exotic, Bali-like places in India, all over India and Goa, but you also have like your shabby chic, your, you know, hippie, bohemian, budget traveler expat areas too. And then you still have your rural, authentic, genuine, I don't want to say real, I hate that word real anything when people say this is the real India, this is the real Thailand, because this is India, this is just a different part of India. But you still have people farming and just living their lives just a few blocks that way, just minutes that way. Also, a lot of people think Goa is like just commercialized and that's all of Goa. Again, just like India, Goa is humongous. But this is a tiny, tiny fraction, a tiny fraction. I really want to emphasize that. This is a tiny fraction of not only Goa, but this is even itsy bitsy tiny fraction of India. India landscape, India culture, India lifestyle, India language, everything. India history. This is the tiny fraction of India. I encourage people to come down here and see for themselves.